Hey, welcome to Bikes, Boats, and Bivouacs. We're at the Sheraton Vistana Resort in Orlando, Florida, right next to Disney. This is the entrance to the Vistana Fountains and Lakes section of the resort. This is the building we're staying at the Vistana Resort. We're in the Fountains section, and we're in building 14, just one flight of steps to the unit. They do have units with elevators also, but we don't need it. Okay, so let's take a look at the inside. As you enter, to the left is the dining room and living room area. Of course, that couch, you can sleep someone on there. Also, it folds out. There is a TV, you have internet, and of course, off the living room is a lanai with a table to eat. And here is the view. Directly across from the living room is the kitchen. You see Miss Marie there. She loves her time in Kissimmee.
Kissimmee?
Because it's Kissimmee all day and kissing me all night.
Yep.
So this is the kitchen, microwave, glass of wine always at the ready. Stove, coffee maker, sink, dishwasher, and refrigerator. And there are two bedrooms in this. This bedroom to the right has two queen beds in here. There's TV, there's a closet, and then this is the main bath for the living room, and it's shared with this particular bedroom. So here is the sink, toilet, and a nice shower. Coming down the hallway, we see there is a washer and a dryer. And then this is the master suite. Again, there's a flat screen TV in here, a table, like a little desk, a king bed, closet, and you can access the lanai from this bedroom. And then the ensuite bathroom has the sink area out here. And then the master bathroom has toilet, shower, sink, and a jacuzzi tub. It's about 1,100 square feet, and very comfortable, very nice accommodations. All kinds of features down here. Clean. Couple of ducks. Now each section in Vistana Resort has its own pool and recreational activities, but you can use any of them in the resort. So we'll check them all out and see what's there. I think the glasses are crooked, I'm not sure.
Hurts my head. The Recreation Fountains Recreation Center. That's where we're going.
And here it is, the Fountains Recreation Center. So the fountain pool is closed for renovations, but the Lakes Recreation Center, which is right next door, that pool is open. So this is the fitness room at the Fountains Rec Center. You can see the equipment's all in good order. They do have weights for lifting, exercise balls. So this is the Lakes Recreation Building, and that is the Fountains Recreation Building. And you see they also have shuffleboard here. So here is the pool at the Lakes Resort. handicap accessible. Here you can see the basketball courts. So these courts are in between the Lakes Recreation Center and the Fountain Center. They sit right in between. Now that's the Tiki Hut. It's currently being renovated, but that's like a bar with pub food. So when you're out enjoying the pool, you can get something to eat. Food's very good in there. They do have a nice sand volleyball court. And we do have another playground over there, the other side. So when you make your turn into the Sheraton Vistana Resort, you'll check in at the Welcome Center, which is the very first left you take when you come in there. We'll check out that building. So this is the Welcome Center. So from the Welcome Center, just up on the left, is the main entrance to most of the resort villages. The only exception to that is Fountains and Lakes, which that's the entrance for Fountains and Lakes. All the rest, including Cascade, would enter through this gate. So when you come in through that gate to the main resort area, the Cascades section is this section right in here. And of course we stayed there too. And right as you come up to the main building, on the right hand side, where the entrance to the basketball court is another fitness center. So we'll take a look at that. And you can see they have weights to lift, some machines. Very nice. Right behind there are restrooms, and we have the Cascades playground equipment, which is right here. The pool is right over here, so we'll check that out. So this is the event center for the main resort area. A little gazebo. And then here, of course, you can sit down and eat. Here is the pool. Now this is the Cascades pool. So they have stuff for sale, anything that you forget. They do have shaded areas over here. We have a splash pool area, and then a walkway that you can walk behind the waterfall. There's hot tubs up there. And this pool loops around to this side. And then of course we have a hot tub over here. And then this is Castaway's Bar and Grill. So drinks and pub food and that kind of stuff you can get here. Some beer on tap. Here is their menu. How are you today?
Good, how are you?
Of course they have some Surrey bike rentals. You can get on these and paddle around the entire resort. They do run a shuttle over to the theme parks, and this is one of the stops. And here is Marketplace. Take a peek inside here so you can check it out. They have an assortment of items. If you need to print out your tickets or grab some cash, you have access right here. And then they have outdoor seating. All right, I'm gonna go across the street, check out Zimmy's. So here you can see the Falls Village, the Courts Village over on this side. So we'll look at some of the amenities that they have in those villages. Now remember, you can use all the facilities anywhere in the resort. So Zimmy's is a restaurant. They used to have barbecue in here, but they have drinks, and the pool is right behind here. So it's a good spot to hang out. Behind Zimmy's, we have another spa. We have a small pool for little kids. Pool over here, and then the main pool goes down through the center. They do have handicap entrance, and here's where you could play pool volleyball with the net set up for either side. They do have some scuba lessons. It's just behind Zimmy's and the pool. We have clay tennis courts, multiple levels of those, right next to the main activity center. How are you today?
Good, how are you?
Getting a little video.
Awesome. Hello.
Okay, so here we see mini golf. A nice mini golf course for everybody to play. And then we have yet another pool over here. And the outpost is another drinking building. I think it's closed right now, but you can get cocktails and that kind of stuff. And here you can see we have another hot tub with handicap access, and then the wedge pool. And if we cut across, we see another basketball court. This is the outpost where you can get drinks and frozen cocktails and that kind of stuff. And then here's yet another pool. So here we see little pool. We have a nice water slide up here to another pool. And then we have a small hot tub back here, and then more tennis courts over on the back. We haven't even seen all the pools. There's more. And here you can see this is a splash pad that is open certain times. So right now it's not open. If you can't find something to do here, in addition to all the Disney parks, something's wrong. So we just want to talk about our accommodations at the Sheraton Vistana Resort. What did you think of our stay down here?
It was very quiet in January.
Yeah, so, this year it was kind of quiet. There weren't as many people here And the resort is really large. There are 7 pools here. There are 3 restaurants. One is under renovation, the Tiki Hut's under renovation. Castaways is open at the Cascade section, and Zimmy's is open for outside service over by the marketplace. So there are places to eat on property, so we like doing that. And what physical activity did we try for the first time here?
Pickleball.
So they do have a lot of tennis courts here, and they also put in some pickleball courts, and we have the equipment for pickleball. So we did do pickleball. We learned all the rules and how to play and did really well. Of course, I'm sitting down right now because I can barely walk from not exercising that way in so long. But we learned that, and we had a really good time. You saw in the video what the property looks like. Would you come back to this place?
Yeah, of course, yes.
We've been coming back here, so probably for 10 years or so, here at the Cascades. So we really like this property and tend to spend a lot of time here. So it's a really convenient location. If you want to go to Disney, it's a mile up the street to all the Disney parks and Disney Springs. But there's a lot more to do here than just Disney, and I don't think people really realize that. It was one of the adventures we did.
Well, we went on the canoeing trip at a creek.
At Shingle Creek. So
Shingle Creek.
This is down 192 near a medieval castle. Shingle Creek goes underneath 192 and meanders through there. So we went there. There's a paddling center. I'll put that website right here. You can get a canoe, a kayak, or a 2-person kayak and rent it for 2 or 3 hours. And what was the best thing you saw there?
Oh, an alligator.
So the alligator had a little concern. So that'll be in a separate video. And what else did we do?
We went on a nice hike at the nature preserve.
Right. So when Disney built Animal Kingdom, to mitigate the wetlands that they were going to consume, they had to preserve wetlands somewhere else. So there's 11,500 acres preserved about 20 miles south of the Disney parks. It's called the Disney Wilderness Preserve, and there's hiking trails. There's a 2.5-mile trail and a 3.5-mile trail that you can take, and it's near Lake Russell, and there's a offshoot to one of those trails where we could sit and have lunch, which we did. We do have a different video on that, but we did see 2 eagles there.
Eagles
Hawks.
and hawks.
And what else was our favorite?
An otter visited us while we were eating our lunch by the water.
So I think he was waiting for us to leave. We didn't leave, so he decided to get to the water. I couldn't get the camera on fast enough to get a shot of him. But that's another thing that you can do. And then we went to Old Town.
Old Town was fun.
Old Town has all these shops that you can walk to, and then there's like amusement rides there, the slings that send you flying up into the air. There's go-karts and bumper cars and Ferris wheels and roller coasters. It's just a really neat place right on 192. So we got there and spent some time there. So there's a lot to do outside of Disney. Hey, if this video helped you, consider subscribing to the channel. It's free, it helps me out a lot. Also ring that bell, you'll be notified every time I put up a new video, and give the video a thumbs up, that helps too. But more important than all that,
Go have some fun out there.
thanks for watching.